morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are going to do a little journal with me. Now I'm not capable of speeding up my videos, so I won't do any writing in my little, this is meant to be my Australian journal, but I have done a little bit of work. So that's the departure, and I've done some writing. I've stuck in some photographs here and there. I need to save them from my phone, the photographs I posted on Instagram of what we bought at the Cruel Goblin. These are, just let me check. Oh yeah, these are Christmas. I won't show those. This was a Christmas card that I got. I think I stuck some photographs in there. And on the back, I can show you that one. And I've done writing. But I don't have permission from my family members to show their photographs. So I try not to do that. And just lots of writing, and then here I've got multiple journal cards that I made that have photographs on them, and I stuck down, oh no, that's just that page there, but I'm thinking I might like to decorate this. So I do have a little bird here that I think I might like. Yes, I think I'll glue the bird there. And I might put a label on it. So what I'm going to do, I have printed up photographs, and I have my iPad here because I mentioned, which I found easier, because I like to, have my photographs, and I've just printed them on my regular HP home and office paper because it prints really well, and it's just for the journal, and then I've got the digital copies anyway, so I don't bother too much with what's it called, with photo paper or anything like that, because it's just like meant to be a quick visual memory of our trip sort of thing, and with some writing. I do like to write with my Lamy fountain pen, and I do use blue ink, but I do find that sometimes it's a bit faded as it starts to run out. It's a bit faded, so sometimes it's a bit hard to read. But what I was saying was, what I did was, because I couldn't keep up with it, and I found it hard because I didn't bring a lot of, I only brought this, where is it? This little pouch here. And then that's from Pam. I kept little bits and pieces. I took a few bits and pieces, but I kept wrapping paper and stuff, bits and pieces of the wrapping paper, not all of it. And so I didn't really have a lot of stuff that really inspired me to do anything, so except for the few bits of wrapping paper. And so what I just then ended up doing was just dictating into my iPad. You could do it into your phone if you didn't take your iPad, but I like to take my iPad, and so I love that now. And so so what I did was I dictated into my iPad, and I thought when I go home I'll just slowly fill in my little journal. So that's what I'm doing. I hadn't really had a look at it. That's Christmas. That's the beautiful tag Mum made me, her gorgeous writing. And then I've just done this now. I didn't have enough space, because I was leaving space and then going on to the next day, and so I had to put a flip to finish that day off. And now here we've arrived at my brother's place, and I've left, that's the 28th of December, so I'd like to put a label on there. Now, I'm not very good at journaling. It's kind of, I find it tough. It's not like, I love stitching. Stitching's really easy for me. Well, not always, but most of the time. But journaling is quite hard. So I want to grab a label, and I'm going to put the date. I'm going to stamp the date. So those are just photographs at my brother's house. He has a lovely place that he's slowly, he saves up and does a bit of work on it, saves up and does a bit of work on it. And so it's just like a tropical paradise, really, because like Brisbane is subtropical as a climate, and so there's lots of sort of palms, and it's the weather is very it's very tropical, really. So I don't know what else to say about that, but I'm just looking for a label where I want to stamp the date. Got to find the appropriate one that makes me feel happy. I wonder what this one would look like. No, And then I'm just going to, what I thought I might do is just go on, put that one, I don't like it there, but I think I might put it over there. It's just, because I've got my iPad here, I can see more or less how much I wrote. So then I can leave myself enough, and I've got some photographs printed out. So I thought I could leave myself enough space to, it's crooked, to sort of put all my bits in. So I need, what I've done here with these is I put them all together. So there's my numbers. I don't need those dollar signs and stuff. I need, I just saw the D, it's here. So I want to do December. Oh, okay. Need those. Okay, we need an E. There's one. And then I need another E. And I've got 2 sets here. They are slightly different, but you can't really tell. Oh, I need 3 E's. I'm not going to have 3 E's. I need B. All the B. Look, the B's are together. Oh, no, I need an M. Oh, my M's are together as well. So let's just put these back. Together. I don't have an R there, so it must, oh, the R's are over here. Okay, so I don't have another E. So I have to do this bit first. Oh, let's get some ink. That would help. Oh gosh, I've got stuff in the middle. I'll just move it. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay. Oh my word. I have gotten myself in a bit of a mess, if I'm honest. Oh, dropping things. Okay, ink. Oh, let's use blue. No, I think I like black. Oh, decisions. That's green. Can I find the black? No. Got it. Okay, VersaFine Claire. No reason why I use it. I just have it. Oh, what about my B? I forgot my B. Decem. Then I need to take all of these, just clean it by stamping it. I need the E, put that back over there, the E and the R's over here. So I need to tidy that up too. Hopefully I can spell. That's it. December. This is when I was doing the prompts from Meg. Oops. Oh gosh. Oh, we're starting the week well, aren't we? Oh, lordy, lordy. Got it. Got it. Don't worry. I'm still here and I got it. I might have to, then I'll have, what about if I, where's my numbers? Here. Let's attach this one there. That makes it easier. So this is December 28. Oh, what happened to my, oh, it turned around. I've got issues. Something happened to it. Just a sec. There we go. December 28. And then I want to do, I don't have 2 sets of numbers. Do I have a comma here? I do. See if I can get this off. Yes. I thought I didn't need those. 20. I didn't need to put that on because I know, but anyway, then we'll be moving into the new year when I get further into it. Those go together and they go together. Keep it all together. I'll tidy up the rest of it afterwards. They can all go there. Right, that's all done. Okay, put those over there. There's my ink. Flop about. Okay, so that's that day. I probably don't need any more space than that. So I'm going to flip over here and do some work over here. Let me see, what do we have? Oh, not so much. So we only need a page for that day, and I don't really have any photographs for that day. So I'm just going to do a bit of what I would call writing collage, as in putting paper down that I can write on. So I think I'll put that there. So how is everyone today? I hope you had a lovely weekend. We did. Really nice. We did a big long walk to town to get a friend's birthday present. And it was a bit hazardous actually, because surprisingly enough, the snow is still hanging about. And I mean, well, it was quite cold. It did stay very cold for a few days, but also the bits in the shade are still snowy. And so we really did had a lot of slushy stuff all over us. And oh, this is good. And so what have I dropped? Just ignore me. I'll have to get down the side there and pick it up. That's just annoying. Anyway, yeah, so we did was a little bit hazardous. I think I'll put that there. And but a really nice walk. And then we went to dinner with said friend for their birthday as well. And we had a lovely dinner. And I got a very rude kind of message from the horrible man from Puglia. And well, he lives here, but you know, our friend's husband. And so we're all just so surprised by that. And I haven't seen him for a really long time, so it was really out of the blue. Do I want to add a bit of colour? No. Do I want to add a bit of book page and do... Guys, did you hear that? That's something else has fallen down the side. It's just not my day. It's never my day lately. There's something wrong with me. Since I came back from I'm very unsettled. Very unsettled. It's never lasted so long being so unsettled, but I'm very unsettled. Oh, I know what I could add, which would be nice, is a doily. I've got lots of doilies that I cut out here. I've got some sort of collagey tags. Let's add a bit of doily. That there. I think that's going to be really nice. I don't think I have more photographs I want to add there. Do I want to add a bit of... Oh, doily would be very nice, actually. There. No, I think I would like it up there. So let's cut this. So then there was all this debate. I sent the message to my mother-in-law, and she's like, oh, that's so rude. And she said, you should reply. And then I'm like, but if I reply, I'm going to be rude, and then it will just never end. And so I've just chose the path of ignoring him. It was actually, I don't want to say it because then, not because I'm awful, but it was my birthday on the weekend. there you go. I've said it. Now, I won't, if you all wish me a happy birthday, I probably won't be able to get to all the messages. That's why I don't like to say it. But some of you have already done so. Thank you so much for your wishes. But he sent me this, it's called the crazy cow in Italian. I don't know what it's called in English. And I'm wondering if I think that's going to be enough for that day. Let me put the date. No, I'm not going to put the date yet. I'll do that after. No, I'll do it now. And he sent me this horrible meme of this cow with a horrible blonde wig and a person's mouth. It was awful. And he didn't write anything. And so he sent it to me on WhatsApp because we have a group where we were organising. It was easier to organise dinners with the 4 families that are in the group. Well, now there's 5 families in the group. But soon there'll be no families in the group the way he's going. I don't think I'm going to put my date down there, but I need a bigger one. And so anyway, he sent me this cow, and so I selected each person's message and thanked them, and I didn't thank him at all for that because I wasn't quite sure, but I thought it was rude. So I sent it to my mother-in-law, and I said to her, it's quite rude, I think, in English to send something like that because it's kind of like saying you're a cow. And she said, well, it's quite rude in Italian as well. So and so we were all perplexed, even our friends that we had dinner with, because our friends, her birthday was the day after mine, and she was perplexed by it as well. And so, yep, I'm done. I will not, possibly not be going, unless, our friends invite everybody over, then I will go for them because they would be upset if I don't go. But otherwise, I'm not going anywhere where he is. I'm staying away. He's just not a nice person. I need the E. So, yes, that happened on the weekend. But I wasn't too upset about it because I kind of expect stupidity from that man. Yeah, I just thought he should have just left well enough alone, because we're not in a good place as it is. December. Where's the R? Here it is. See, it's already there, all ready to go. Good thing I didn't put them back in the drawer. And the day is just so I remember. I have to do this now because otherwise I won't remember. Memory like a sieve. I'm not going to put 2022 again because I did that just on the page before. I might do that sporadically. I'm going to put the 29 kind of there. Okay, so that's why I know what day I'm doing there. And then over here, then we've got Ashmana. Just a minute. Oh no, I do have a photograph to put there. Let me see that photograph. How big is it? It's this photograph. So I might put that photograph on that page. Okay, good. Oh no, here we go. We have a lady that has nothing to do with Australia, but let's just say Lady Charlotte Finch. I don't know who Lady Charlotte Finch is, but anyway, hello Lady Charlotte Finch. I think, oh, that's the 30th. We went to Mooloolaba. So I've got this plain page here, so we can decorate this one up. And lots of lovely birds in Australia. I wonder if I could put this one on here, and I can write on this, you see. I think I'm going to put that there and fold it over and put it on the other page. Because I had forgotten to use my doilies. And so I printed some out a while ago when I was finishing off the journals, because I put some in the journals. And I just love the doilies. They're very useful because they've got plenty of space that you can write around, and then you can, but you're embellishing the page. So I'm going to have this fold around here. Could even just have it stick out a little bit. Doesn't have to be flush. Okay. So that's that. And I might put some sort of label here and say, did I say we went to Mooloolaba that day, so I need to put some sort of label. So I'm sort of just preparing my pages, trying to be careful to leave myself enough space so that I can do my writing, which I'm not struggling with because I dictated it into my thing. I don't want that kind of, I think I'll have one of these, even though they're not very Australian. I think that's a lovely one. Maybe I'll put it down there. Yes, I'm going to put the date again. So the date on this one is, where's my things? I need the E. Must be here. The E. I need the D. Oh, that would be interesting. So I'm seeing his wife tomorrow. We're all having the ladies, because the ladies all get along. We're having breakfast. But you know what? I'm not going to say anything to her. Let's see if she brings it up. If she doesn't, I'm just going to leave well enough alone. I don't want to, I said to my mother-in-law, I sort of feel like if I engage with him, it's sort of lowering myself to his level. And I don't want to do that. I mean, there's enough antagonism going on in my life with certain people that causes me anxiety. And yeah, I seem to have, ever since, you know, I went through the 50-year-old thing, I do have high levels of, I don't have good coping skills. That's my problem. Now, this is going to be fun to spell this. Mooloolaba. You can imagine. Okay, so I need, oh, I could spell mojito with those. M-O. Don't need those. I need the L. Oops, dropped it. And then I think I need O again. I think I spelled it here. Oh, yes, it's got double O's. Okay, so I need to go do this bit first. And then oh, I didn't do my M properly. Oh, do you know what? I've got a black pen here. Excuse me, drawing all over myself. So then I need my O's. I need my L again. I need A. I need two A's. Malula. Malula. I don't think it has an H on the end. Not those. Don't need those. Don't need that. Don't need that. Put that back over there. Where's my other A? December. Here. Mooloolaba. I think that's how you spell it. Anyway, forgive me if it's wrong, people from Mooloolaba. Very bad stamping, but anyway, it is what it is. Tidy those up afterwards, and that is going to glue there. Now, I was thinking I would like to do a bit of mark making in my book, or add some mark making bits. So that's the date. There'll probably be quite a bit to write. Right, not too bad, but there's lots of photographs. I'm going to leave a few pages, but I wanted to see. I just dropped everything on the floor. Did I drop down there? I'm wondering. I did do a little bit of mark making on, I stamped on some pages. Maybe I'll use a little bit of that. I want to see. No, maybe not on this page. Oh, I do like a little bit up there, maybe. Just to add a little bit of colour. Let's have a look. That's upside down, so that's good. That can just pop on there and add. No, I'll put it there. I like it there. So that was just stamping. I made these foam things. We'll do a video showing that, like using them. I'm not showing how to make them because that's just foam, sticky foam stuff. But I did, so I'll do a bit of writing here, and then I'm going to flip over and I can do writing here. I'm going to have some I need to have photographs, so I need a lot of space for photographs. And I'm thinking on this page, I could make a pocket and put some journal cards in there for photographs. Oh, I know what I could do. I could use this. This will create a pocket. Put that there. And do I want it to flip around there? I quite like that. That could be a tuck. That's going to be a tuck. So I might reinforce this because it's just on regular copy paper. So let me grab my paper. I'm going to glue it onto here and then cut it out. So really just a checking in video. Besides what's it called, the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery and Roxy's Weekly Challenge, I sort of don't have a lot of stuff organized for my videos. I guess we'll start doing Easter at some point, but not quite yet. Actually, I might start and pre-record those, but I think it's a bit early to start sharing Easter. It's not, I think I looked it up yesterday, it's April 9th, if that's correct, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I'm probably not quite ready to start sharing Easter. I sort of feel like we just finished Christmas, but I think that's too because I was away. So, I might pop over to Jaf's store and see if there's anything I'd like to do with hers as well. So I'm going to put that there as a tuck. But I need to glue this down first. So I think I'll glue that there. As I said, I've reinforced it. Let's just put our crease in. I had forgotten about, oh no, I haven't put it in. It's not in the right spot. There. I'm glad I pulled these out because I do love them. Can't find anything. Finding things is a challenge today. I really do. I'm going to tidy up after I've finished with you guys because it really is a mess. So that's just a tuck. So I'm going to only go around 2 sides there, and here I can go around 3. I'll just use my PVA because I can't see where my other glue is in my mess. Okay, so that's that. And I'll be able to make some journal cards to go in there. So let's do that. I need to make it stick. Okay, so we'll leave that open to dry. And let's make a couple of, and I'm doing sort of Aussie, from my Aussie kit, just some Aussie sort of journal cards. So possums. I think I've done some kangaroos and galahs. I'll see what else is in the pack. I didn't print out any more. I didn't print out the full kit or anything like that, but I just thought I might use a few of these images as journal cards, but putting them on a nice background. So let's see what I have used. I've used the wattle. There's a cockatoo. Was that wattle? I know one's Banksia, one's wattle. I don't know which. There's a typical terrace house from Australia. They're gorgeous. More Aussie plants. Is that Banksia or wattle? I can't remember. I haven't lived there for a long time. I forget. Not a very good Aussie. Galahs, I love those. I just had that stamped image. I just had that in the pouch. So I used that, and now that's my pocket. So I need to make sure. Oh yes, oh, isn't that going to be gorgeous on that page? Yay. So let's put some pretty paper behind. I have been using, this was part of Pam's wrapping. I have been using that. I did just recently use it, so I might keep that for a bit later down, further down the track. I should not later down, further down the track. I have this lovely napkin from my sister, from her place. Got this, that's typical rocks at the beach, the rock pools. Let's see. I don't really have a lot of decorative stuff in here. This is my issue. I've got issues. That's plain journaling paper. Oh dear, I might have to just delve into my other stuff. Oh look, there's a kookaburra. I did hear kookaburras. I did see kangaroos. Driving back from Brisbane, I saw kangaroos. Oh, here we go. Here's a nice piece of paper too to use as a background. It's a map. What's it a map of? Oh, the western side of Australia. That's lovely. Oh, look, and the ladies at the picnic. That reminds me of picnic at Hanging Rock. I love that. So I don't have too many colourful things. I have that. That should be a lovely tuck somewhere. I don't have too many colourful papers or anything here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab... I've used Sarah's stripy wrapping paper that she did too a lot. But I'm just going to grab something from here that I might like. Oh, I think that's gorgeous. I'll put that there. It's one of my favourite papers, that one. Just love it. Love, love, love it. So, I mean, this is really the extent of my journaling. It's not, not anything flash. Let me tell you that. So pretty, and I'm just gonna rip it off. I don't need to back it with anything. It's kind of like an off-white sort of color, so I like that. But I might put some sort of, oh, you know what I might do with this, although I could use that as a tuck. What do I prefer? I know, I'll use this. I'm going to do a whale tail punch. If I can find it, here it is. And just put a little tab on the top, just as a point of interest. Use a bit of the old letter for that. They're just good things to have, so that way you can do extra writing or stick pictures on. I haven't stuck that in the middle. My caring about it not being in the middle is fairly limited, if that makes sense. Now, I also have lots of really wonderful photographs I took of my mum's, just pockets of her home, because I love her place. It's just a feast for your eyes. I love that. And so I want to, I might make this, that would be a nice side tuck, wouldn't it? So I think I'm gonna, and then I took photographs of some of her stitching, her project, this current project for Roxy's General Stitchery, but I also took of this other thing that she was doing that I really love. So, and it's quite a lot of images. And oh, I took photographs of her wonderful, the wonderful book that she did. And like our document journal, it was Mum's first attempt, and it's really amazing. So I'm just making a side tuck here. So I think I'm going to make myself a little booklet of Mum's stuff. I think that's going to be really cool. So I need to sort of, you know, sort of, what's the word in English? Like do a layout, in paginazione in Italian. That's what kept coming into my mind. I need to do a layout, and then so I can print them, and then I can make a little book with Mum's stuff. I love that. It's kind of like that, you know, I know, going to the new land. Okay, I'm not putting any dates because I don't know how far I'm going to go. I do need to make another journal card. I think this, I absolutely love this picnic. It's like one of my favorite things I ever found. I found it. I think I might have found it on the Victorian National Library, or I don't know, in Victoria in Australia, in one of their public libraries, not the National Library. So yeah, I really love it. So I'm going to back that onto something and put that in the pocket, ready to receive a photograph or writing. But I want something pretty behind it, not that. And I may, oh, I know. I will cover it up a lot though. What about if I found something in here that I could stick it on? Just so I get to keep it too. Oh, look at that. I did that. Oh, wasn't that fun? I might put that in. I never keep my stuff. Oh, here's a lovely, oh, isn't that lovely? That's just a background, you know, thing. I can't stick it on there because I don't want to cover it all up. That's my issue. So maybe I don't want to put that image on anything in this here. No, I might use something like that to embellish, that's all. So I'm going to go back into these papers. Excuse me for all the noise and the, oh, I like the pink. I'm going to do the pink. Let's do the pink. Oh, what about this pink? I never use this pink. Do I have a piece big enough? I don't think so. No, I don't have a piece big enough, so I can't use that one. Not that you know what I'm talking about, because I'm not showing you. Could use this blue. I've never used that one. Is that one big enough? I don't think the blue will go though. Gold. Let's have a look at the gold. All right. Oh, what about a beautiful piece? Now these came from Donna. Now Donna, thank you for telling me, Donna, because if you don't tell me, I'm hopeless. But it's such pretty paper. Do I want to cover it up? But it is gorgeous. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to glue the image on there. What about this way? Oh yeah, I'll do it that way. So you only get a little peekaboo. But I'm going to keep that bit. So it's going to be like a fold. So yes, that came from Donna from Twisted Paper Studio. She's also on YouTube, and she is a lovely lady. And her son, amazing, her son got a record deal. And Donna is, of course, a super proud mama, as she should be. And I have his disc, and really amazing music, but I can't remember what they're called, Donna. So if you watch the video, let us know, because I've had a mental blank. Now I wonder what will it be like to write on there? Do we think? Do we think it might be a struggle? Because if it's going to be a struggle, I may need to put something like, I think I will. I don't think I'm going to enjoy writing with my fountain pen on there. So I think I'm going to put this piece of paper. I'm just going to tear that bodgy bit off. And so basically I'm thinking I'll just go with the flow with this journal. I didn't dictate the last few days, but I still remember pretty much, not day to day what we did, but I do remember most, because it was pretty busy. It was pretty busy. So I will still be able to document those days. And let's put... I think I documented some of them, like I dictated some of them, but not all of them. So at least I can go on and write some more, because I've started to fill in bits. So I'm going to put that there. Yeah, I think that's going to be nicer if I want to write something. And then here I might stick a photograph. Oh wait, no, I want to fold it a bit further. Oh, won't fit. Oh, it's a tuck. So will it fit? It will fit, so I can come over a bit further. I didn't fold it in the right spot. Yeah, that's so typical of me not to do that. I'm going to have that come over like that. And so I can put a little something there, but I can put inside and I can also write. So I've gained some space there. Now that is going to pop up. So what I might do is I might put a paper clip. Like so, that's better. There. And I might paper clip something else on there. And then this one, I could attach a photograph in there. I thought that might fit in there, but it doesn't. It does not fit. So I think that will attach. I'm going to have something in here, but I don't know what. Oh, I could do this one. I might attach a photograph on that, and then that can be for journaling. So let's attach on the back this. Maybe that bit over there, and then I'll tear that off. And then I really need to tidy up my mess because it's really out of control. So yes, I will continue to work on this with you guys if you want me to. If you don't want me to, I won't. You can let me know in the comments below. Yeah, I think I will. I would like to continue working on it. It is really a challenge for me to do this, you know, especially on camera, because I'm not a confident journaling person. Now, what I'm going to do here is just leave this like so, just in case I want to attach something and make it a flip. So that's just going to tuck in that pocket. It's got a bit of someone's Christmas paper on there just because I wanted to keep it. It's not very pretty, but I'm going to cover it up anyway. So that's just going to go on there. I can write a little bit on this map if I want to. And I don't know whether to go any further. I think I'll stop here because that's going to go somewhere. So I'll just tuck that in. I'll stop here because I need to sort of do a little bit now and see how I'm going. And then I can continue on, but I'm actually really loving it now, and I thank you for joining me in the journey. So we'll just quickly look through again. I must remember to print those images out, and we'll make the little book with my mum's stuff together. But I feel like I'm getting places now. Love that. It's very subtle. Do a little bit of writing around that. I might do that. I wish I had beautiful writing, and I love these pages. They're really now starting to feel like me. You can see here I was a bit very nervous, I think. You can see that here, and then I'm starting over here to start become more myself. So I guess you warm up a little bit. But I mean, there are seasoned journal people out there like Johanna Clough, C-L-O-U-H. No, C-L-O-U-G-H is her name. Johanna, J-O-H-A-N-N-A. She does a lot of journaling. She's very good at it. But for me, it's really a bit of a challenge. See, I could attach that there and have it flip like so, and it could also be a tab. I just love that. We need to revisit that. We'll do that in the Roxy's Weekly Challenge. I think I haven't done that for years. It could be 2 years. So I'm loving it. We may even get some textile in there, but I'm just warming up. So by the end of it, it'll be exploding and I'll be loving it. But at the moment, I'm not quite there yet. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye. Can't turn you off. You're still here.